Hi there. I'm reaching out because I wanted to redo the authorization video for Invisiblyy because in last video when I reviewed it I noticed there were like a couple things that were not precise. We had an undefined somewhere, we had a unreset memory for the demonstration. So I went ahead and proceeded with this video when we display the installation and authorization of the script in what we would like it to be the production environment. And what we're showing here is the script being installed, a drive being reloaded so that we can authorize the application permissions. And once we are done with that, the next thing we will be doing is displaying the application functionality and kind of like reviewing why we require this permission set. The main reason, so here we go. The main functionality of the application is to allow you to get into your Google Drive, select one of the files that is there, and automatically share it with the person that is requesting it. Right now, what you see is the comparison, the relationship between the script and the authorization in the OAuth request process. So what we do is that we keep the metadata from the file, a token of your generation with an app script, and an endpoint where you want to be notified about having when this file is automatically shared. We keep these three things in the back end, and when we get a notification from the drive watch method, we go ahead and make a request to the Google email for the share request that is found there. And that is pretty much it. Once we have that requester email address, we proceed again with the Drive Interface API and share the file as viewer with whomever is requesting it. And once we have like the authorization through, we send a notification to the endpoint of the user choice with the requester email address. So this is kind of like to help things like funnels, CRMs, that kind of thing. And what it will let you do is that you will empower your Google Drive environment with the ability to automatically grant these people access and keep you up to date about it, and perhaps start a mailing campaign or some other activity from that action. So that's pretty much it. The application is intended to be released as a freemium. There is a 30 credit by default plan that comes in at the beginning of it. The application is kind of like in its functional stage. We might like push features like better connecting it to other data systems in the future, but for now it is already perfectly capable of fulfilling the intended task. Right now we are displaying how a third party requests the file, and that does take a little bit to auto grant because we are buffering a bit the actions, at least 30 seconds, because notifications of change may be many and may come very often. So we like keep it downtown to preserve a good API call rate. And that's pretty much it. The drive watch method is calling in. It's identifying an endpoint of changes in the file. We are querying the email of the user to fetch the requester email, and that's pretty much it. Once that has been done, we grant you access to the requested, push the notification to the target endpoint, and keep a log on the user track of that his file has been shared. I mean, he has to refresh the screen right now to see that. Well, not refresh the screen of the application, right? And now you can see that his grades on the bottom right has gone down to 29 and that he has one hit on the test share2 request. That's pretty much it. The user can check his balance when his plan started, when does it expire, how many credits does he has, and the files that he has shared, who has he shared them with. He can click the file link to open directly in Drive, and that's pretty much it. The reason why we have gone with the permissions set we did, we're trying to follow the principle of least access. I mean, I would have to go over the permissions to explain them. Let me just get there. Here we go. So the core functionality is Drive. That is perhaps the most, the one that we could or we would have tried to reduce to Drive.file. But for some reason, the file was not being properly tagged to be used by the application. Like, it does not seem to carry on the authentication when we use the Drive, the workspace add-on sidebar cards menu versus the Google Picker API, which we cannot really insert in the workspace, in the cards workspace interface. I mean, editors add-ons can do it then, but cards cannot, and we didn't really want to pull it away. I'm sorry, I was showing the backend server that we connect with script external request that lives in Google Cloud. That's because the notifications need to come to an authenticated URL, those from Google Drive. And once we get a notification, we go to Gmail and fetch the share request that is automatically generated there, fetch the email address, and with that we grant access to the file. That's the core cycle of the application. Perhaps additional to that, we would only have to consider this, which lets us run the application itself as a workspace add-on. And then the one below it is because we need to keep a 1 hour automatic invocation that renews the Drive Watch instruction and refreshes the token on the backend. That's pretty much it. This is the application functionality demonstrated from installation to the end. Again, we did not change permissions from the very last video I sent, but I wanted to redo it because of little details that I spotted on the video that was uploaded, and this is it. Thank you very much for your time. Please let me know if there's anything else that is required, and have a great day.